been a thrill ride for you guys as well.
Yeah.
So maybe you could just talk about what it felt like to go through this amazing season and end on such a big fiery note.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I mean, yeah, like it's the season. We experience the season in a similar way that the fans do, I would say, because they're seeing it every week, but we're seeing it every script. So I know what that feeling is like because you get the script and you're like flipping through it, trying to figure out what's going on. And yeah, I actually read a prior draft, and I don't know why I missed the rewrite, but I didn't know that that's what happened to Waylon at the end. And it was like 2 weeks before the episode aired, and I was talking to Dawn about it, and I mentioned something in the prior draft. She's like, oh no, it's not like that anymore. And then it's crazy. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do.
Well, we've kind of heard that there could be a second season. Have you seen anything about that yet?
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Can we talk about the Bulletproof Vest?
Yeah, sure you can. What do you want to know about the
Because that was fantastic. That twist, especially at this time, considering everything that's happened to LGBT characters on TV this year, it just felt like, and I don't know if this was intentional, I don't know if you know.
No, it wasn't. So we shot that scene. I mean, that scene was written December. We shot it in January. This is before anything happened with the 100, the Walking Dead, like all the things that have happened. I had no idea about the trope and the barrier gaze. Like I didn't know about any of it. I was very naive about all of that. And so I was really learning and playing a lot of catch up as I was going through the whole process of the episodes airing. But Bulletproof, the episode 2, when my character was introduced, I got all these tweets like, I hope you're wearing a bulletproof vest. And we had already obviously shot the whole season. I was like, how does everybody know? And I didn't know what I was very confused, and then I slowly started to try and like read more stuff and figure it out. But yeah, that was it was purely a coincidence.
So do you kind of feel like if the show moves forward that you kind of have job security now? Because
I think TV is a drama. It's the writer's job to create conflict or nobody would be watching this show. So, I mean, job security as an actor in a TV landscape is almost non-existent. I think everyone is always vulnerable because we live in a scary world in purgatory. It's nobody's safe. There's demons, So I think I have no more job security than anyone else, and I think it's really important with Nicole is I want Nicole to just be every other character on the show who happens to be gay. That's really, really important to me because if she's just there to be a gay character, we're not moving forward. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So I want Nicole just to truly love everybody.
That's really cool that you want to focus.
Yeah.
But that's so cool too because I think that's so important that we have characters who are just part of us.
Yeah. Well, I never thought anything differently, and I think maybe because I'm Canadian, I live in Toronto, it's a clear little city. I'm involved with that community already, so it didn't even cross my mind that Nicole being gay. It just sounds so naive and silly now, but really it didn't. I was just like, oh, I'm playing this awesome cop. She happens to be gay, and she's really good at her job, and it was kind of just a part of her. And I want to keep the original way I saw her. I want to keep that for her. Yeah.
Well, if you go online, I mean, the fans love your character.
I love the fans.
So, I mean, she's kind of like almost a gay icon now. Like, how do you feel about that?
I think it's great. I hope I do it justice. I'm trying so hard to. It's a huge responsibility and it's an honor, and I'm trying really hard to honor that and to make everybody proud and happy. And the letters I receive from fans are like the most special thing to me. I cherish everything. I read them. I've shared some with my team, my agents, and I think just to remind everyone how important what we're doing, the bigger picture of what we're doing. Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing.
Well, they also wrote your character in such an interesting way. When she found out what was really going on in Purgatory, she took it in such stride. It was like no big deal to her, like, oh, thank God, that really makes sense.
Yeah, well, I think Nicole was kind of like, okay, come on. I think she probably made the connection sooner than she admitted, but that's the cool thing about it. She's very patient. Nicole's a super, super patient woman, and And I think we see it with Waverly, with that relationship developing. We see it with her figuring out what's going on in Purgatory. It's very much like she takes a lot of things in stride, and I think that's why she's such a great cop, is because she's just, I don't know, she's really, I mean, I would love to see Nicole lose her ship, because I think it would be very interesting for the character. But I think, again, that was another thing that just showed that she's super even keeled. Yeah.
Also, her reaction to Doc. I mean, every time you guys were in a scene together, she just kind of took him in stride no matter what he was doing.
Yeah. And I think, too, I mean, Nicole, I don't know, she's like, oh, maybe he's just a little strange, a little different. I don't think, she loves everybody, and I think she probably just found a lot of joy in him, because he's really interesting to just watch. Can you imagine if you met Doc Holliday? I've met people that have a similar Doc vibe, and you're just like, oh, you're so interesting. I just want to watch you. So I love Tim. I love what he's doing with Doc, and I just want to have so many more scenes with Tim. It's my dream. Yeah.
Well, they almost created like a buddy cop kind of situation. He himself defaults to lawman when he wants to. So you kind of feel that vibe between them. They have that kind of camaraderie.
Oh, totally. I love it. He's doing an amazing job. Yeah. Anybody else? Hello?
Hey, sorry, I came in late, so I'm not sure what's been asked
No,
already.
it's all good. It's okay. We can do it again. It doesn't matter.
Were you with the cast when they came to WonderCon earlier?
I was. The season hadn't come out yet, so I did one signing. I didn't do the panel, but I was in the audience for the panel, so it was a bit of a different vibe.
Are you excited, or have you enjoyed seeing how excited fans are this time around?
Have you guys seen the cosplay? Like, what? Dude, there was one woman who made her cosplay. It was like identical. I was looking at it thinking, oh my God, I've seen that before. I've spent all day with that shirt. Yeah, it's been amazing. I love it. It's why we do our jobs. I mean, I think so many times as an actor, you spend so much of your career kind of just praying that somebody is watching what you're doing, because I think it can feel like a black hole, especially when you're doing these auditions and like no one's getting back to you, and you're just like, I'm acting for no one. No one is watching this. And so just to have people say, I like what you're doing, it affects me, it makes me happy, it makes me proud. So you can't ask for anything better than that. You can't.
Why do you think the show is resonating so much with kids? It's been on air for like 3 months and everyone.
I think because especially women, we're hungry to see ourselves on screen represented in a positive, badass, strong way. I think you get. I don't want to speak for everyone, but like I get really sick of not seeing real women, three-dimensional, complicated, flawed, real women. And I think like the character of Wynonna is the most, it's such a beautiful character. Melanie plays her so well and so nuanced perfectly, and you see her like angry and furious one moment, and then she's crying the next moment. She's just they're complex, and I think women are identifying with that. Of like, I see me, and I want to watch me. And I think that's why Emily Andress has made an incredible show, and she's the queen of it. Like Lost Girl's a perfect example, and she just keeps getting better and better. That's it, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.